Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Okay, I decided to go with a part 2 on these stamps because they're just so exciting. And I went through my 2 books of flowers and leaves, Notes on Merino, Vintage Adhesive Archive Room stickers, like Field Notes journals. So I found some more with, cut off stuff. And then I also found small little fruits like this. So we're going to just give it a little shaping, just shape it a little bit on the sticker portion of it. And then we're just going to stick this onto the stamp. All right. Okay. So those are the ones we did last time. And we'll put those over there. And these are the ones we're doing now. And see how they turn out. I'm sure they'll be just as good as the last video. For me, the last video was 2 seconds ago. You, it's been 2 days. Anyway. All right. Okay, so we got 2 strawberry ones. Now these are plums, and I know that they're going to be too big for the stamp. So what I am doing, as you can see, is I'm cutting out the fruit. All right. And let's get another one of these. Now you could say something like, plums, and up in the corner, 5 cents. Because sometimes, stamps will tell you what you're looking at, even though you might be able to guess what it is. All right, let's go with another one. This might be a tomato, I'm not sure. Came from the fruit, and tomato is a fruit. Regardless of what Congress says, tomatoes are a fruit. I know. They reclassified them as vegetables for making money. Yeah. Or I should say taxing it more, I guess. But tomatoes are a fruit because they have seeds. So your pumpkins and your squashes, they're all fruit. Yep. There we go. Okay, so I was also thinking, since these do have leaves, that we just cut them, give them a little around the, leave a little bit of the sticker white on them like that. And then you could either do one of 2 things. You could put the leaf with the fruit, or you could put a couple of these smaller leaves on here. So I think I can get 2 on here. Let's get this one on here. All right. So let's cut this one up. And you don't have to put 2. You can just put 1 on each one if you want. It's no big deal. And these are super small, so it's super hard to fussy cut around them really well. And then you got 2 leaves, abstract leaves on a stamp. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure if these two would fit, and I'm thinking they probably won't now that I'm looking at them. Oh, this one will. All right. So let's fussy cut this one out. And I am leaving a little bit around. Normally, I wouldn't do that. I would try to white it out or ink it out with Vintage Photo, or I would actually fussy cut around the entire thing close as I can to the fruit, but I'm liking the outline that we had on a few of those other ones, or on the leaves. That worked out really well. So what we need to do, put this at the very bottom. It looks like we're going to have to cut the top off. That's all right. And I'm not going to fuss with that. I'm not going to try to put that little thing on another 2 cents. There we go. And let's use the rest of these on a okay. Get another stamp. All right. So you've got the fruit and the leaves as well. So you're not wasting any of your stamps, or hardly any of your stamps, I should say. Not stamps, but stickers. These are stickers going on stamps, making faux stamps. So thank you so much for joining me on today's theme journal journey. If you haven't done so, please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, we have a lot of fun on this channel. It's a non-traditional channel. I rarely do tutorials like I'm doing today. I don't really consider it a tutorial, but we are doing something that's not journal related. There we go. There we go. Very cute. I usually don't make things for my stash because I make theme journals, but every once in a while, you just got to let it go and do something unexpected. Okay. Yeah, that'll fit on there perfectly. Excellent. Those look really legit. I mean, really, for faux stamps, they're looking pretty good, even if I have to say so myself. So we're going to do another leaf. And this is just so much fun mentally for me right now. I just need something to relax with, and this is very relaxing. Of course, you could do this in front of the TV. You could do it, you know, wherever you're at. It just takes a few seconds, you know. The only thing you really need is a hole punch or a stamp punch, which I have. And go for it. Punch a bunch of these out while you're watching TV, and then start adding the little decorations. I also have some other stamps I want to look at, but anyway. Okay, this is too big. All right, so you can see, look at, I slaughtered this poor sticker originally. There we go. Yep, post office prices are going up exponentially right now. At our fake post office in April land. Or Themed Journal Journey land. There we go. All right, and here's another one that I totally messed up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fussy cut these out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and leave some of the branch on, you know, little stem. All right, I'll put this here. There we go. Oh, look at me. I found some more of these. So I'm going to cut these out. And give them a little bit of a fussy cut, not too much. I'm just going around these. I am leaving the white space around it. I think that looks so cool. And I'm going to take off the stem this time because it just looks ridiculous right where they stuck it. Today is really windy outside, cold here. I hope you have better weather where you're at. All right. Okay. I need to do a little cutting around the little perforations because this one was slightly too big and it overlapped on 2 perforations, but that's okay. It comes right out. And look at how wonderful that looks. Okay. Okay, so that's that. I don't know about you, but when I got my sticker book, I took one look at these. I'm like, when am I ever going to use cotton bowls on my junk journals? Or my journals? Never. But I'm going to see what they look like on my stamp because I think they're going to look pretty good. All right, let's get a stamp and see what we have. You know what? I think I'm going to do this one as a landscape one. And there we go. So that, if you have annoying cotton bowls or stems of cotton, this is how you can use them. I'm not going to do all of them. I wanted to get to my, oh yeah, look at this. Another one that I cut off here and here, and it was a mess. And I almost cried when I did it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around here. Now for this one, because it's so big, I might have to cut it in half. Let's see what we see. All right. So I'm going to cut it right through here. And I'm going to do a little fussy cutting, not a whole lot. But yeah, Definitely need to clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little fussy cutting around that perforations. So I'm going to cut off the sides first. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to go in the trash, I promise. And then you can leave it. It doesn't look too bad, or you can be anal retentive like me and get the fussy cutting. So how I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to do the cut on the sides, or just do it like I had been doing it. I mean, all right. So there you go. You can write on this type of stickers, so that's the good news. So I'm not going to do the other half because it's going to take too long. Now I did get smaller stickers out, okay, smaller flower stickers out, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lop the head off of the flower and just do a little creative fussy cutting. Oops. All right. And okay. So now this is small enough where we could put something else super small on there too. Why don't we do a small little butterfly? I did cut out some butterflies. Okay. So let's see if this will fit on there with the All right, so you can see that. Here's some super small ones. I want to do a super small one. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of stamps in just a short period of time, and you can do thematic ones like I just did. Let me hang on. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ever wonder how to get rid of those last pesky stickers that just hang on for years in your drawer? Yeah, I use these in my Lagrima del Oro, and I haven't used them since. And they've just been sitting in my desk, you know, my cabinet in my drawer, driving me crazy. All right, let's use, oh, there's my B7000. I like to use B7000 on these flatbacks, as you know. So, you know, you can, these aren't too thick. We use them in our journals anyway, so you might as well put them on a sticker. And then you can put USA 1 cent. So, you know, you can shift gears. Anything small that you can think of that you'll have in your stash, you can definitely use here. So, like for this one, I could, whoops. All right. And then I could use a small one like this. And then put it here. All right. So you can see as soon as these dry, they'll stay where you put them. I have one coming off here. Oh, 2 are off. So let's get another one out. And the B7000 I put away a little bit too soon. Now those are really cute. Let me get another one and do one more of these. Now these are raised quite a bit, but like I said, we use them in our journals anyway, so why not? Oh, dreadful glue. Sticks to everything. All right, let's put the lid on so it doesn't dry out. Okay. And all I have to do is put on your cents and yep, I'm back to 5 cents. And look it, I used up a whole sheet. Finally, after years of having it in my drawer. So, you know, it's just, this project is so fun for me. This is, all right, I've got a hair on this one. Let's see if I can get it off. I have a dog hair on it. Ugh, dreadful little things. Ugh. There we go. So we got our bling. Different shapes and sizes. We got our fruit and our butterflies. And what else can we do? All right. Oh, I got these out. Let's see. Let's do this because this is what I did for my Lagrima del Oro. I would sometimes take that out and just use this portion of it. All right, so that's how you can use your bling. Let's do one more because I've got one more here. Might as well. And then I'll check the time. I'm sure it's time to let you go. I'm sure of it. Let's put that in the trash. There we go. And then we can flip it around and say, let's see. $1.95 for that piece of bling. Funny stuff. Okay. Let me put this stuff away. Let me see what else I got in here real quick. Oh, this is what I was originally leaning or grabbing. I think these would make a really good let's see. All right. I wrote 1 cent in a very small corner. Let's get out our glue and see what we do. Okay, got the glue on. Look at that. So, very pretty stuff. And you can do so many different things with this. It's just, this is an amazing project I've accidentally stumbled on. I'm sure other people have done this and made their own faux stamps, but I've seen them done with like stamps, like rubber stamps and ink. I've not seen them done quite like this, but that's okay. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, it's time to let you all go, unfortunately. I've had so much fun with you guys today. Oh, yeah. So, you know, I've got small little things I've taken out for other projects, and I have that red bling on there, so I could have used that. All right. I'm reacquainting myself with my stickers. Oh, look at that. I bet you we could use this on here. Let's try it, and then this will be our last one, and I'll let you guys go. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. I have a feeling. Oh, yeah. Okay, before I glue it on, I'm going to put 10 cents right here in the corner so I don't have to do it, and I don't accidentally put yucky black mark on my rose. I was wondering how to use these. So if you have a question in your head how to use something, this would be the project to use it for. I mean, you could make them really, you know, I'm getting into really 3D stuff with this project. As you can see, I'm getting higher and higher up. I'm going to put this back because I'm not going to use it all today. Okay. See how easy that was? It was super, super, super easy, and I'm so excited to have discovered this. Oh, look at this. We've got, now these are too big, but I could get a couple of different stamps out of here if I cut them small enough. But, you know, you get stickers that people give you and you don't really think you're ever going to use. This would be the project to use it on. Like I've said before, I accidentally discovered this project, and I'm ecstatic that I was able to use some of my stuff up. Oh, look at this. Oh, these would make a nice, let's see, those are too big. No, those are too big too. All right, these are not too big though. I know, I said I'd let you go after the last one, but I wanted to experiment with a couple more. Blings. So you get a wide variety of different types of bling you can use on these. I mean, I bet you could even collage on these if you have patience for small little extra pieces of paper. Talking about collaging, let's try that. I've got some extra papers that I was going to put on something else, and then I can try collaging with them. All right, so that's enough of the bling, April. Okay, so I've got these small little papers up here, and this would be sort of like the first one we did, except with strips of paper. So maybe we can make some more abstract art. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know if you call this collaging, but anyway. Probably not. Now, if I take a different piece of paper, oh, I just dropped it on the floor. Okay, well, all right. And so we take our little tiny piece of paper and get a little bit of glue on it. All right. We could go like this. Okay, our collage is done. Oh boy, I amuse myself so much. And so yes, you can collage on them too, but you won't be able to use too many pieces collaging because it's such a small area to do it on. And I don't know about you, but I just don't have the patience for that. But I wanted to experiment. Experimentation is good. Oh, haha. I want to do one more. We got different colors of bling, but most people are like, but where's the diamond? So we'll put on one more collage piece. And I've got to start uploading these videos to my computer or my YouTube channel. Yep, there we go. Thank you so much for joining me today on today's Themed Journal Journey. I hope you had so much fun, and I hope you do something like this at home. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to do something like this at home to get rid of your bits and bobs and your, you know, stickers that you cut through like I did, or, you know, just to have fun. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to do this project. I'd really like to hear from you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.